Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the UDA Secretary General Cleophas Malala is a man under siege. Malala has been exposed by the UDA County Assembly members in Nairobi. They have come out clear to expose Malala through a WhatsApp group text that was shared among themselves on the kind of utterance that Malala was using and other leaders to refer to some of the nominated MCAs in Nairobi County. In fact, they're using the word concubine. Wanawaita hawa ni kama malaya. So they don't have a stand. It's like they're here and there. That means there is a direction maybe some of these leaders want them to take, akina Malala, but it's like they're not buying into that. Because the truth is that there was no way in Nairobi a UDA was going to operate in Nairobi without involving the ODM side. Governor Sakaja understands that. That's why he has to embrace leaders elected on ODM ticket. And that's why when you check on his cabinet, tuko na watu wa ODM pia wako hapa. He understands that. But seemingly there are other forces within through Malala that is trying to come out and differ with that position. But there are two things we're talking about. That Malala is moving from one house to another na bakuli. Na wale ambao hawamwekei kitu, mambo yao hataki. And they have mentioned some of the counties. That means it's moving from one county to another. Imagine tuko na 47. So apart from the Kenya Kwanza strongholds, zile zingine. So apart from the Azimio strongholds, zile zingine zenye wako na uwezo. So it's going there. Now you know when someone is talking about Bakuli, Malala with Bakuli, and the people who are talking here, they are nominated the MCAs. So what they are alleging is that the SG of UDA party is trying to ask for some cash from them, and that's why he's trying to control the Nairobi politics. They're telling him, keep off from Nairobi politics. They're going further to warn him that they have consolidated enough evidence against him. That means on how he's dealing with the MCS and what he's demanding from these MCS. Sasa Malala chuma chake ki motoni. He is using his position as the Secretary General just to try and micromanage some counties, especially targeting the nominated. Tunajua mtu mwenye hakupigiwa kura amekuwa nominated. Huyo hana kura alipiga kwa ground. Lakini you have to push for your party to get more seats so that you can get that position. So in as much they were not elected in one way or another, they were pushing. Sababu pia Azimio wako nao. Kila mtu wako nao. They were pushing to have more elected leaders so that they can get more nomination slots. So in that way they're saying that we worked for this position. They were not free of charge. So the war in UDA is serious, and we know UDA is heading to election. I'm seeing Malala trying by every means to mobilize grassroots election. And it's like they're going to have the election across the country, kuanzia chini, kwenda juu. So in as much Malala is fighting to retain the position, if he's not careful, we have individuals who are planning against him. Not unless if what he's doing, it has the blessings of William Samuel Ruto. Kama haina hiyo, chuma cha Malala ki motoni. And I can tell you, UDA house is a divided house. And the party election that will take place is going to define the UDA politics in one way or another. It can break or build. But seemingly, wakati watu wengine watapoteza viti, na wengine waende through rigging, in that way, people will find other possible ways of joining. In fact, watapata kiini they will find a reason to join the other forces and not the UDA side. I want you to watch this video, then subscribe, share, like, and see you in our next video.
Thank you, members of the Fourth Estate, for joining us. Nataka niunge mkono mambo ambayo yameongelelewa na wa Deputy Whip, na niseme ya kwamba ni vibaya sana kuita viongozi malaya ama kahaba, kwa sababu ukiangalia mtandao wa social media ambao uliweza kuandikwa na huyo kiongozi wa chama, ukiangalia wahusika wa hiyo WhatsApp group, kuna mpaka His Excellency the Deputy President in that WhatsApp group. Kwa hivyo by the time unakuja kusema ati our nominated members are concubines, haufanyi jambo nzuri kabisa. Sisi tulichaguliwa Nairobi, na kusema our members ni nominated sio kusema ati hawakuchaguliwa. There is a process of nominating a member to become a member of this county assembly. Vile sisi tulichoka tukitafuta kiti ground, it is the same way hawa watu pia walichoka wakitafuta kiti kuwa nominated, and that's why we call them special elect members. We no longer call them nominated members, kwa sababu hapa hata ukipiga kura kwa bunge, hiyo kura bado inatoshana. Whether you are elected on the ground or you are a special elect, the voting powers in bunge are the same. So we want to request our leaders, whether you are a minority whip or you occupy whichever position, that we need to give respect to our special elect members. And on to the same issue, these are the same issue that we addressed through the party the other day. You remember there was a vote of no confidence against these two members. Our standing orders 23.8 allows us, kama members ambao wamepewa jukumu katika bunge hawajaweza kuwajibika vizuri, we did a vote of no confidence against the minority leader and against the minority whip. And at the party headquarters, Her Excellency Honorable Cecily Barire was given the mandate by His Excellency the President to deal with that issue. And along the way, we want, as the members of the UDA party, to caution the Secretary General of the party, Malala.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are saying that Malala must keep off Nairobi politics.
Yeah.
We are saying that Malala must withdraw his sentiments about how to manage Nairobi County Assembly.
Yes.
We are saying that Malala lacks and shows lack of leadership as the SG of the party. You cannot keep on moving from house to house ati unabeba bakuli na wale hawana kitu ya kukuwekea hiyo bakuli, mambo yao hutaki. We want to say that we have consolidated our evidence against the SG, and we have agreed that we will not allow him to intimidate any member through whether calls or otherwise. And we have agreed candidly that we are going to tell the SG to keep off Nairobi politics. I want to remind you, we were in this same house when Honorable Tuju, the former SG of Jubilee Party, kept on interfering with the leadership of this assembly. We are seeing the same thing with Honorable Malala. And he has copy-pasted the same issue, the same character from the former SG. And we are saying that is how Jubilee Party actually came down. Na hatutaki chama chetu cha UDA iangushwe kwa sababu ya mambo kama hiyo. Chapter 6 is very clear. Malala is an SG of a party that is governing this country. So we cannot afford to have an SG who is partisan. He's supposed to be impartial. Hafai kuwa ati anasimama na pande hii ama pande hii. Na sisi tunaghadhabishwa ya kwamba SG of a party like UDA anaweza toka aanze kwenda kutafuta bakuli hapa na pale. Sisi hatuna bakuli ya kumpatia. Wale ambao wako na bakuli ya kumpatia, yeye waende wakashughulike na yeye. Lakini as we want the law to be followed, We want honesty. We are saying that Malala ya kwamba ameingililia Trans Nzoia, ameingililia Marsabit, ameingililia Isiolo. Kiambu has been on record. We are telling him that Nairobi, we are not going to entertain that. We will not entertain that. And we are saying we are waiting for these UDA grassroots elections. We are going to vote him out of the SGC. Number one, I want to remind you that he was not voted in by anyone. He's just there as an appointed officer. But we will not allow him to interfere with Nairobi politics. Hawa watu wote wamechaguliwa, wanajielewa, na ya kwamba aondokee mambo ya leadership ya Nairobi. Amekosa na ameshindwa kupeana mwelekeo. Sasa sisi tunataka His Excellency the President achukue hili jukumu. We need a neutral person to deal with Nairobi issues. Thank you so much.
Kwa majina yangu naitwa Joyce Modhoni. Mimi ni